Following injuries and speculation, it seems that Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, is set to hold on to the WWE Championship for a while. However, some fans, fickle as they may be, have voiced discontent after he dethroned Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, at WrestleMania. Cody's triumph in Philadelphia ended Roman's dominant, villainous reign, but the question remains, where does WWE go from here? Rhodes' title defenses, including matches against AJ Styles, Logan Paul, Solo Sikoa, and Kevin Owens, have been strong on paper and entertaining in execution. Yet, they seem to lack the momentum one would expect after such a monumental title change. Cody is undoubtedly a fighting champion, the antithesis of Roman's part-time dominance. Still, it's clear some fans are struggling to connect with the narrative. The biggest issue lies in maintaining the emotional high WWE achieved with Roman's dethronement. Historically, babyfaces like Stone Cold Steve Austin were hotter during their chase for the title than during their reigns. Cody faces a similar challenge, following one of the most captivating world title runs of the modern era. The looming shadow of Roman Reigns continues to haunt the WWE landscape. The ongoing drama with the Bloodline and the teases of The Rock's return after WrestleMania 40 have fueled speculation. Fans still wonder if Cody's reign is merely a transitional one. While Cody remains wildly popular, with fans passionately singing along to his entrance theme, some critics argue that his title reign lacks the captivating storylines needed to sustain interest. WWE seems aware of this, but finding the right challenger who can dethrone Cody remains a challenge. One intriguing option is Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, a member of the legendary Anoa'i family, has the pedigree and potential to ascend quickly in WWE. If built properly, Fatu could become the man to end Cody's reign. The proposed timeline sees Fatu decisively defeating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41, solidifying himself as a dominant force. This shocking moment would catapult him to the forefront of WWE and set up a potential clash with Cody at SummerSlam 2025. For Fatu to reach this level, WWE needs to carefully craft his journey. His rise could include winning the King of the Ring tournament or dominating as Solo Sikoa's enforcer in a revamped Bloodline. By the time he challenges Cody, Fatu should feel like an unstoppable force, someone worthy of the undisputed WWE Championship. This storyline requires patience and long-term planning. WWE must balance Fatu's development with Cody's reign, ensuring the champion stays relevant and fresh. Moving Cody to Raw during upcoming TV deal changes could also inject new life into his title defenses. While Jacob Fatu is a compelling choice, WWE has other options. The Rock, Roman Reigns, or even a newly turned Kevin Owens could pose credible threats. However, Fatu's meteoric rise and ties to the Anoa'i dynasty make him a standout candidate. Ultimately, the key lies in WWE's ability to tell a compelling story that keeps fans invested. Cody's reign, despite its challenges, still has plenty of potential. Whether it's Fatu, The Rock, or another rising star, WWE must ensure that the next champion is truly deserving of the throne. Cody Rhodes' reign as the undisputed WWE champion has been a polarizing topic since his historic victory over Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. For many, this moment represented the culmination of a years-long narrative that saw Reigns dominate WWE as the tribal chief, establishing himself as one of the most compelling champions in wrestling history. Yet, for others, Cody's reign has failed to live up to the legacy of his predecessor, leaving a void in the championship's prestige and sparking heated debates among fans and critics alike. Roman Reigns' dominance as champion was nothing short of monumental. His reign wasn't just about holding the title, it was about redefining what it meant to be the top guy in WWE. Over 3 years, Reigns turned the Universal Championship into the most sought-after prize in professional wrestling, elevating its status beyond anything seen in decades. His character work, matches, and ability to carry storylines with unmatched gravitas made him a once-in-a-generation champion. The Bloodline saga, with its intricate family dynamics and twists, captivated audiences and kept the championship at the forefront of WWE programming. In contrast, Cody's reign has struggled to capture the same magic. While Cody is undeniably a talented performer and a beloved figure among fans, his championship run feels disconnected from the emotional weight and prestige that Roman's reign carried. The issue isn't necessarily Cody's fault. He stepped into an almost impossible situation. Following the most dominant champion of the modern era was always going to be a Herculean task. However, the way WWE has booked Cody as champion has exacerbated the problem, leading many to argue that the legacy of the title has been diminished. One of the most glaring issues with Cody's reign is the lack of a compelling overarching storyline. Roman's reign was defined by the Bloodline's drama, his battles for family supremacy, and his relentless pursuit of greatness. Each title defense felt like a chapter in a larger saga, with stakes that extended beyond the wrestling ring. Cody's reign, by comparison, has been a series of standalone matches with little narrative cohesion. While Cody has faced top-tier opponents like Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, and Solo Sikoa, these rivalries have lacked the depth and emotional investment that made Roman's matches must-see events. Another point of contention is how WWE has handled the fallout from Roman's defeat. The significance of Roman losing the title after such a historic reign should have reverberated throughout the entire company. Instead, it feels like WWE has moved on too quickly, failing to fully explore the ramifications of Roman's dethronement. The Bloodline storyline has continued in Roman's absence, but without the championship as its centerpiece, it lacks the same urgency and gravitas. Meanwhile, Cody's reign has been treated as business as usual, with little acknowledgement of the monumental shift that occurred at WrestleMania. This lack of follow-through has led to a sense of disconnection between Cody's reign and the legacy of the championship. For over 3 years, Roman made the title feel like the ultimate prize in wrestling. It wasn't just a prop. It was a symbol of his dominance, his character's identity, and the driving force behind his storylines. Cody's reign, while competent, hasn't managed to sustain that level of prestige. The title now feels like just another championship rather than the centerpiece of WWE storytelling. Another factor contributing to this perception is the nature of Cody's character. As the American Nightmare, Cody is positioned as a heroic, old-school babyface, a stark contrast to Roman's calculating, manipulative villainy. While this dynamic worked beautifully in the build-up to their WrestleMania match, it has proven less effective in sustaining interest during Cody's reign. Roman's character thrived on complexity and moral ambiguity, making him a fascinating and multi-dimensional champion. Cody, on the other hand, is portrayed as a straightforward good guy, which can come across as one-dimensional in comparison. This lack of nuance has made it harder for fans to stay invested in his title defenses. The booking of Cody's challengers has also been a point of criticism. Roman's opponents were often built up over months, with storylines that added layers of intrigue and anticipation to their matches. Cody's challengers, while talented, have been thrust into title matches with little build-up or character development. This lack of investment in the challengers has made Cody's title defenses feel less significant, as fans aren't given a reason to believe that the title is truly in jeopardy. Furthermore, the decision to keep Roman Reigns on television sporadically has created an unavoidable comparison between the two champions. Even in a reduced role, Roman continues to exude the aura of a top star, making it difficult for Cody to fully step out of his shadow. The ongoing Bloodline storyline, while compelling, often overshadows Cody's reign, drawing attention away from the championship and further diluting its prestige. One could argue that WWE missed an opportunity to use Cody's victory over Roman as a springboard for new storytelling opportunities. Rather than focusing on Cody's journey as champion, the narrative has felt directionless, with no clear endgame in sight. The lack of a long-term plan has made Cody's reign feel aimless, leaving fans to wonder what the ultimate payoff will be. It's worth noting that Cody's reign hasn't been without its highlights. His matches have been consistently excellent, showcasing his in-ring ability and cementing his status as one of WWE's top performers. His connection with the audience remains strong, with fans passionately supporting him at live events. However, great matches and fan support alone aren't enough to carry a championship reign. To truly elevate the title, there needs to be a compelling story that makes fans care about the outcome of each match. The criticism of Cody's reign isn't entirely fair to him as a performer. Much of the blame lies with WWE's creative team, who have struggled to craft a narrative that lives up to the standards set by Roman Reigns. Booking a babyface champion is notoriously difficult, as history has shown that fans often lose interest once the chase is over. However, this challenge is not insurmountable. With the right storytelling and character development, Cody's reign could still become a memorable chapter in WWE history. Who do you think should dethrone Cody Rhodes? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more wrestling updates and fantasy booking discussions.